Welcome back, guys. Let's see what we have for this coming week. We got a pretty important day on Wednesday. It's going to be the FOMC minutes that's going to be coming out. And then we got a data on Thursday, which is going to be pretty important, especially the initial jobless claim numbers. But this FOMC meeting minutes, and on July 9th, the Trump's tariff deadline is due as well. And it happens to be full moon, so we have a lot of things that's going to be coming up as well. So we'll see what market gives us, what kind of volatility do we get. Right now futures are open, we are down a little bit, so we'll go over some of the charts and let's see what we have in store for us. So I'm going to start with SPY first. With SPY, so far we were able to hit pretty much all of our targets to the upside. So right now we are above our standard deviation of 2.5. I would not mind if we get the retest and have this gap fill and then turn back up, as long as we don't lose 620 to 618 area. I think SPY could have a little bit more room left to continue to the upside. However, tomorrow's Monday usually tends to be pretty choppy, and we see sideways price action. So just be careful with that. But let's see, if we open in 625 holds, we could continue to move higher on a lower volume as well. However, preferably, I would like on the 4-hour for us to come down, fill that gap, give us a proper displacement into this area, and then take off. Then that would be a safer to take a call to the upside of it. So that's what I am watching. You can take screenshot of my levels, what I have marked up on the SPY as well, and we'll see how those play out. Okay, I got some really good stuff. I'm actually excited about this coming week. The list is a little bit long, so this video might be a little bit long, but I'm gonna try to get through as fast as possible. So we'll actually first, let's look at our where is ES? Okay, let's look at ES. So we'll go down to the daily time frame. So far we are holding our standard deviations as well. Would not mind again the retest into the 6230 to 35 area. However, if we start to lose that, especially the 6225 zone, then the sell-off might come pretty fast. So we might see that come down pretty quickly. However, with the Wednesday's volatility that's going to be coming up, and then Thursday, I am looking for nice moves to happen that we can capture especially on day trades. So definitely keep in mind, ideal would be for ES to hold above 6225, 6230, 35. That zone must hold for us to continue going back up. Again, no confirmation that we are in bearish territory. We might be looking at pullbacks, but if we lose those two key areas, then I'm looking for the 6200 and so on to the downside of it. Let's look at NQ. Pretty much similar story. We are made it to 23.12.4, the standard deviations. And let's see if this thing, we're currently down 145 points. If we hold above 2280, 880, or if we do completely start to sell off, I would really like for it to hold above 22,800. As long as we hold above, then we have a chance to move higher as well. But if we do got to start sell off and we start to lose 22,606, then we got the sell off to the downside of it. So that's what we have on this. So now let's look at a couple of the names that we looked at it last week and the main names, and then I'm going to give you the new names that I have charted, and I'm really looking forward to those trades to set up and see how they're going to play out. Okay, let's start with Apple. Beautiful trade on Apple. We got this perfect. We caught pretty much the whole move, the bounce. This is, I haven't changed anything. The levels are still in play and moving very nicely from where we are. So if we clear, this is now your triple top, right? We got a couple tops here rejected in the 213, almost 215 area. I would like Apple to have a slight pullback and then continue to the upside and fill this gap. However, if it struggles to get above 217 to 280 area, I am looking for a pullback. But Apple have been lagging, Apple was behind, so this could be a nice continuation move to the upside on it. So if you are anywhere bounce from the 210, 208 area, especially if market is pulling back, could be very nice move on Apple, especially for day trades. This one is setting up very, very nicely. We are coming out of the displacement so nicely, especially on the 4 hour, your higher lows holding. It's a beautiful setup on it. Okay, the other name, I don't know, did I go over that one last time? Okay, let's quickly look at our main names before we continue. AMD, perfect rejection from that supply zone. It could not break above the where was the high of it, 147.91 area, so 150. If we do continue to pull back, I want to see first if it's gonna hold for 130 to 132 area and then bounce to the upside on it as well. I did start a leap on this one, so I will definitely be watching how it does, but if it continues to looking for a little bit more pullback, to be honest. So that's why I started the leap. I would not mind it somewhere here into the 120 to 122 area on it. It does have gaps to the downside, but monthly looks beautiful on as well. Amazon, nice setup. We pretty much caught the whole move on this one as well, above to 224 double tops. I think if we can have a little bit of a sideways price action, especially on the 4 hour, if we can build this a little bit more, I would not mind something like this to take place and then take off, because I think Amazon has a room to go. We got nice gaps to fill to the upside as well. So this one could be set up very nicely. Again, would not mind the pullback as long as we hold above 212. This definitely has room to continue to the upside. Okay, let's just look at our main names first. Coin, what am I doing? Let me go back. Delete. Okay, this name has played out very nicely. We've made money on the calls. We made the money on the drop as well. I like that it held. It is building another bull flag if you look at it. So we are building a very nice daily bull flag. We pretty much have done it on every leg up. You build, breakout, slight consolidation, breakout, and we are at the same place again. So I would not mind this name to go into the supply area and then see some sort of a rejection. However, if it starts to lose 330, I will be cautious, and we do have a fair value gap. We got demand zones down here as well. Then we could see the strong sell-off to the downside. Let's look at, we've looked at FSLR. We've been in FSLR for a while now too. We are, this name has been doing pretty well ever since we left out of the demand zone. Nice pullback, retest, gave you another entry not too long ago. We went over it a few times. I've gone over this name. So I would not mind as long as we can stay above 185. I think this name definitely, with all the news and everything going on in the solar department, could be a nice setup to the upside. Especially the weekly is also looking very, very nice. We did break above, and looking to see if we can capture at least the full 200 and then see what happens up here, and then look for a move on it. Everyone's favorite NVDA. Okay, so we hit almost 16, over 160 actually, almost 161. Definitely has a room. I still have my levels to 177. I think this still wants a little bit more. I don't think so NVIDIA is done yet, but I would not mind some sort of a pullback, hold, and then see how we continue to the upside. Let me look at what the 1 hour looks like. I like it as long as I would say holds above 156 area. Move to the upside would be nice on this name. Break of 161. This could send off to 163 to 165 area as well this week. If not, 167 even is totally doable. Okay, let's see, what else do you guys want to look at? PLTR might be getting ready for a move to the upside. I like that it held our level when the pullback came down to 130 area. We held and moving. Do like this. Yeah, this could be getting ready to go back to the upside as well. So let's upside here as well to retrace the full 148 to 150 area as well on PLTR. Another name, I think we looked at it. Tesla. Okay, let's go over Tesla. So if you traded last week, we did pull back out of this box as well that we were looking for. It came down into the demand zone and bounce from here as well. Currently we closed at 318.45 or 317. Where was the close on Thursday? 315.35. I would not mind Tesla to come down, retest this demand zone properly, and then bounce from it. As long as we hold above 270, could see a move back up from it. However, if it does lose 270, then my levels to the downside are 260 to 250 area. Elon Musk, he announced that he's launching a new party and picking fights with Trump. Might not be a best for Tesla this year. So that, what else? Okay, last week I gave you guys Wayne. What a beautiful move. These, if you took, even with the time on, contracts went up to almost, I want to say 300%, because one of my runner I'm still holding, and that is up a lot. So this name is made very, very nice move. We went over last weekend and Monday gave you a perfect entry. We held that 92-93 area and was a really nice bounce on it. Still, I think it has a more room to go. Zoom, same thing. Very nice back test of your trend line, and then holding above this area, the 76.52. We never lost that. That was a perfect entry. I know few people made money on this name. So let's see. I still think Zoom has a little bit more room to go as well to the upside. So keep this one on your radar. Nike, another name that played out very nicely. So we were able to play out our this path to the upside. So this gap is, now we got a gap to the downside. So and I think Nike is just getting started. Those weekly and monthly charts look amazing. Look at that monthly breakout. What a beautiful breakout here. So I think 80 is still doable. Could be a very nice day trade on it. I think 80 to 85 area for Nike is still doable. I have my supply zone is up into the 100 zones. So if somebody's looking for shares, any pullback, I think this name definitely has a room to go as well. What else? I know I gave you guys a lot last week too. Let's look at MA. This was another name that paid very nice. I had July 18th contract. They moved very, very nice. And I think this one has also more room to go. We got a nice gap to fill to the upside still. And as long as now we hold above 557 area, even if we have a retest and we come down and hold this zone, would not mind the move to the upside on this name as well. Okay, let's look at in the same one. I'm gonna give you guys Visa. Looking very, very nice on Visa as well. This setup is slightly behind than MasterCard, but definitely like how the monthly is setting up on this name as well to come back and retest. This could be a nice bull flag also that we can see a breakout to the upside, especially this one as well. Nice weekly setup. You got a perfect displacement of breaking above the June 16th week candle, and we could easily see 360, 365 and 368 area on Visa, and there is a gap to fill to the upside on this as well. So I would not mind this name to have a little bit of a pullback and then give us some sort of a move to the upside. Even a pullback into the 351 area, 350, and we hold would be a nice room to the upside. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like. 4 hour looks good too. I like how we are holding the higher high, higher lows on it. So if we can put another higher low, that would be a very nice move to the upside and get this gap filled to the upside as well. Gap. Okay, now let's go through some of these names that I have marked it for you guys. Dell, they have earnings. We made a pretty decent money on this one. Would not mind a little bit of a pullback and fill this gap on the day as well. If we can fill this gap, this is also another bull flag that is making, and they have earnings on Thursday. Just a little bit to be cautious, but I think this name, if it breaks out, it has a room to easily $54 to $60 area. Just love the setup, love the displacement on the 4 hour as well. This looks like a very nice setup to the upside on it. So look for it. I will definitely look for a trade on this one on Tuesday or Wednesday. If it runs before earnings, take your profits on the contracts and hold a runner or two. Then that way, if earnings truly break out and we break 54, 52 area, this could actually fly into that supply zone right here, $60 to $63 as well on it. Okay, let's see, what other names do I have? Let's go through. I think Veil is sitting up nicely as well. Yeah, I like this name as well. I think I took a swing on it. I don't remember, or I took shares on it. Something, I don't remember it, but definitely looks real good. We got gaps to the upside on it. Even if it pulls back and we hold above 950, I'm bullish on this name. I think we could easily see 11 to 1250 on this name as well. BTDR. Oh, I love this setup as well. I would like a pullback as long as into the somewhere in the $11 zone, and as long as we don't lose below 11.20, I would say this could be a nice setup. So I would like to see another higher low put in and then take off, and could this name like this is better to do shares than do options on it. So definitely to add to your list. Another one is DFVDV. Okay, this one is very nice setup. I'm liking this one. Is setting up like before Apple broke out of it, the sideways action on the 4 hour as well. We got this nice trend line. If we can break above and continue, as long as we hold above 1950, I think this could be our next potential to make a good move on it into the $30 to $33 area as well. Or if nothing else, come back and retrace this liquidity into it, the 33 area. So this could be a very nice setup as well. We do have a supply printed here as well. So I would definitely be watching this one for an entry. Prefer shares again. I don't think so. This name is much talked about in the retailers. So I didn't really see much on the options contract. So I would prefer to do shares on it. IONQ, another name, has moved just ridiculous in the last few days. And we've viewed it a few times now. A very nice breakout of the bull flag on this one as well. So as long as we hold above 42.50, I would not mind getting that lower structure on it and then taking it off. This would be nice. We did print a small fair value gap here as well. So if we do come down and test that, this would be a nice breakout or make a double top as well. And this name, options, move very nice for day trading. So could be a very nice setup for day trade. If it has a pullback and holds 42, we could see the move up to the upside on it. QBTS. Some of these quantum names are looking very, very nice, and they've been in the flow. They're all over the place. They're all over Twitter. They're all over Instagram. So they're everywhere. So a lot of eyes are on it. So I would not mind a little pullback, a retest into even the trend line, and then take off. But these names have been running quite a bit with the retailers jumping in a little bit too late. So I would definitely like to see a pullback and then continuation to the upside on it. So we'll see if we can get 19. And if we break above $18-19, we will see a easy 21 to 22 bucks on this name as well. Since we are looking at I'm just looking at my names. What was the other one? QUBT. Another quantum computing name as well. Very nice break out of the trend line. I don't remember. I think we have a swing on it. I might be wrong, but I believe we do because I have quite a bit of this in my portfolio. So this definitely, I think I've talked about it. So I do like how we broke out of here, and especially on the 4-hour, I'm loving this breakout. Would not mind a slight push through to the 22-20-50 area and then pull back and retest somewhere into the 85th I can't speak, 1850 area, and then take off. That would be ideal for us to look for it. But with everything in the market going on, this could see a pullback, and this could continue to the upside. Next is Disney. Really like the structure that Disney has built. Really like how we came down and we tested our golden zone on the fibs, and then we took off as well. Would not mind a pullback, and somewhere in the 119 to 120 area, I'm a buyer. I think this name is just getting started on the weekly as well. I would like to see this supply zone get flipped and then continue to the upside. There is a lot of room on Disney that it can continue. It is coming out of a very nice consolidation, and monthly definitely looks very, very nice as well. Like, it's just getting started. I would not be looking at smaller explorations. I would be looking at some time on it and look for a move to the upside. Again, I would prefer a pullback. Easy buy will be somewhere in the 120 to 121 or even 118 area. I would not mind picking up leaps on it. Okay, how long have we been talking? Am I over 30 minutes? Probably. Oh, 25 minutes. Okay, let's get to the red. 5 might see a small pullback. Not favorite. Uber. Oh, I like Uber. I would love for it to build a nice head and shoulder, especially on the 4-hour. This could be setting up for our nice accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. I would like manipulation to happen, and then we see this distribution to the upside. Flow has been ridiculously positive on Uber as well, but I would prefer a pullback before I jump into. As long as we can recapture $90 the day it pulls back and then bounce, would not mind it to come down and retest again, and that's where my confirmation entry would be to the upside on it. Other name, DG, looks like we are making a nice, I think weekly looks pretty decent as well on a bull flag. So I would not mind on this name to see a pullback into this fair value gap and then continue to the upside. This name has a lot of room to the upside, especially we could see the 130 to 135 area easily. Especially Dollar General does good when people don't have money. People can only afford dollar stores. So this name could be coming out, especially the monthly, like it's been sideways for a while. And if we can get above this red candle 121 122, man, this looks beautiful all the way to 165 area, and then we got a gap to the upside. This could be a real nice setup. You want to look for names that are behind. Don't look at names that's already making all-time highs. Those, keep them for your day trades. Okay, what is the next one? XM. This one also looks very nice. I love the retest that we got into the 107 area. As long as we hold 110, I think this is gonna fly as well. This structure definitely looks very decent. So I'm not... I like this. I wouldn't even mind doing a short-term swing on it and continue to the upside. We do have a tiny bit of a gap at the 117 area and move higher as well. Oklo, another name that I really like. I think this might be setting up for your morning star pattern on it. So as long as we hold above 50, this is a buy. This could break out of your trend line, retest of the trend line. That's your entry somewhere into the 52, 53 area. First take profit into the 58, break this above. We're continuing to the upside as well. This name might be done because this did a full standard deviation retracement to the upside on it, and I would not mind taking puts on this. Actually, I think this can easily pull back into the 210, even 200 area. This one definitely is on my list. I'm looking at some contracts as well. It does look very good. As keep your stop loss at 230. If it starts, give it a day. If the candle is breaking above 230 and closing above 230, then the setup is invalidated. However, if it's not able to close above 230, I think this name is setting up very nicely for the downside. You can easily get $15 to $20 move to the downside on this name. Okay, Benita found these ones for us. Marriott definitely looks real good. I would not mind on this name to pull back somewhere like this, get us pull back, and then move to the high side and fill this gap to the upside as well. Especially it's a summertime, people are traveling, so this one should do good gap. So, but I would prefer it to pull back and then move to the upside. Otherwise, I'm not chasing here. I want to see a pullback somewhere into 270, 265, anywhere here, pull back, especially on the 4 hour as well. I would love this structure to be tested and then take off on it. So that's what we are watching. Nugget. This one is also looking nice. I think the monthly looks very decent on it. It's a gold bull ETF. Just remember this name, if you buy options and it does not move in your favor, you will lose the value pretty quickly fast. So just keep that in mind. But I do like how it's setting up. And if we break 77, I want to see the move. Let me go down to the weekly. Yeah, this could be a real nice setup as well. Break above 80, you could easily see 100 and continue to the upside to the 127, 125 area. KDP, I like the consolidation. Would prefer a manipulation to take place, pull back into the 30 to 32 area, and then move to the upside. So I definitely like this name as well. Wasco, Victoria's Secret. We've traded this name a few times before. I do like the setup on it. If we can break above 20, I'm interested in calls to the continue upside on it. I have shares on this one, Billy's. Just like the company for long term even. I think this could be the next something. I forgot. I've read their books look pretty decent as well. So I would not mind this name to continue as long for shares. Pull back in somewhere into the $5, $4, I would buy it, with the 490 being your stop loss. That's where I would stop. The next, I'm gonna go over iron. This is the one we are holding from the bot alert. As long as this does not close above now 1866, as long as we don't get above it, I think this is done. I think this is completed its structure, completed if you look at it, this is what we look for, right? Remember, whenever we are breaking up out of the double tops or triple tops, we are looking for candles like these to retrace above, make all-time highs, and have a pullback. So I'm still in my trade. I am definitely looking, might add even more. I think we have plenty of time on it, so I might add into it and see the pullback into the $14 to $13 area easily on this one. Okay, did I go over all of them? Oh, Yum. That's the name of the stock. Yum. Really like this one. I like that as long as it holds above 145. I think this one is getting ready to give us a move to the upside on it. Very nice fair value gap as well, and we can keep going to the upside and see 152, 155 area. So I would always look for, especially when we are trying to go long, keep these things in mind on the days market is pulling back. Are they holding your key level? That's when you want to look for an entry. Especially for longs, never chase when market is moving to the upside, okay? Did I go over everything? Okay, I went through that. Maybe, let's see. CRCL, this has been running non-stop, but I like where it came and where it's holding. This thing was launched on June 5th. Can you imagine the stock going from, what was it, $64 to high of almost 300? Like, that's insane. But definitely like this pullback. As long as we hold above 165, I think this could go back up and give us another leg up on it. Again, flow is very, very bullish on it. What else am I looking at? I went over that. Few quick names. Mark, I think the video is already very long. Oh, 34 minutes. Do you like the mark on the daily? We got that perfect break out of it and retest of the trend line. As long as we hold above 80, I like this name to the upside. You could see 82, 85, and then ultimately 90 area as well. Marble is nice. Would like a little bit more pullback into somewhere into the 70 to 72 zone and then take off. There is still a little bit more room to fill the gap. I've cashed out my swing, but I don't mind re-jumping into it if it does pull back into Lululemon is looking very nice. Would like a pullback into the 235 zone and then go back up to fill this gap. Very nice bounce out of the demand zone. A beautiful setup on your morning star pattern. This was a perfect setup to the upside as well. Do I want anything else? Maybe quick look at PDD, like how it's compressing here. So maybe China names about time to move. As long as we hold above 101, this could move to the upside. Snow, maybe done. If, where are we? Let's look. Maybe not. Ooh, I like this. Let me look at weekly. Oh, very nice. Okay, I like this. If we hold above 218, I am a buyer on this one. I like this displacement that it just showed. Let's look at the very nice. This could be building a nice bull flag. A lot of the charts, I've said it last time too, is looking like coin, and this definitely is giving that exact feeling of coin as well. Inverted head and shoulder, and we could see on snow 235, 236, and then we have gaps to this one name on to the upside. Oh, I like this name as well too. I forgot about this one. I charted. Well, again, for shares, because this is small, ARRY would like a pullback somewhere into the 690 to 670 area with 650 as my stop loss, and then move higher to the upside on as well. Okay, I think this is it. I know it's a lot. I covered a lot. Pick your favorite. Look at the things, chart it, see if, mark the levels, see if I align with your thesis as well. Let's make sure we get it this week and trade safe. Again, this is not a financial advice. It's just for educational purposes. If you like these videos, please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know, especially from the previous videos, a lot of these stocks have hit, and if you guys played any and how did it go. Any feedback, happy to take it. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.